Welcome everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation with your no-cap guide to building apps that slap. We'll be diving into Flutter 101, where I'll show you the essentials for creating awesome apps. In this session, you can expect a quick overview of Flutter, some tips and tricks, and how to get started building your own apps that really stand out. Let's get started. So, what is Flutter exactly? Well, think of it as Google's generous gift to developers who are tired of rewriting the same app for different platforms. It's a framework that allows you to build apps for pretty much every platform out there, whether it's iOS, Android, web, or desktop, using just one codebase. No cap. This means you write your code once and it runs seamlessly everywhere. It's a game changer because it saves time, reduces errors, and makes app development much more efficient. So, as we continue, you'll see how Flutter really simplifies the entire process of creating beautiful, high-performance apps across all devices. All right, let's break down what makes Flutter so powerful. First, it supports iOS, Android, web, and desktop, so you can run your app everywhere. That's what I mean by run everywhere. It's like having a single codebase that works across all these platforms without the hassle of rewriting for each one. Next, it compiles everything, which means Flutter takes your code and turns it into native machine code for each platform. This ensures high performance and a smooth user experience. Now, here's the magic. Flutter is built with Dart, a language designed to make development fast and enjoyable. The Flutter magic part refers to how Dart allows you to write expressive, performant apps easily. And the best part? You write your code once in Dart, and Flutter handles the rest. That's what write code once really means, saving time, reducing errors, and making your development process more efficient. Finally, I'll show you how it all comes together, how these pieces work seamlessly to give you a powerful, flexible way to build cross-platform apps. Let's dive in. All right, let's talk about performance first. When we say native performance, we mean your app runs smoothly and responsively. No laggy vibes here. It feels fast AF, which is exactly what users expect today. And on the team side, we're working with one team instead of two, which means literally half the cost. That's a huge win for efficiency and budget. Moving on to UI, we have pre-made widgets that look clean AF. So your app not only performs well, but also looks sharp and professional. Plus, with Hot Reload, you see changes instantly. No more waiting around for updates to compile or reload. It's a game changer for development speed and iteration. And why is all of this actually fire? Because it combines speed, cost savings, beautiful design, and instant feedback, making your workflow smoother and your final product top-notch. All right, let's talk about the big wins with Flutter. When you choose Flutter, you fix bugs just once and then deploy everywhere. Whether it's iOS or Android, it's the same codebase. Writing code once means less duplication, less stress, and faster development. Plus, learning Dart is pretty straightforward, especially if you're familiar with other languages. And with Flutter's Hot Reload, you see your changes instantly, making the whole process smoother and more enjoyable. Now, on the flip side, there's the big L if you go the traditional route. You end up doubling your bugs, doubling your work, and writing everything twice. Once in Kotlin for Android, and once in Swift for iOS. It's more effort, more room for errors, and more learning curves. You need to learn two different languages, two different ecosystems, which can really slow you down. So before Flutter, the old way meant juggling multiple code bases, more complexity, and more headaches. But now, with Flutter, you get a unified approach that simplifies everything, saves time, and keeps your focus on building great apps instead of managing multiple projects. That's the power of choosing the right tool for the job. All right, let's take a look at this simple example. Here, we have a text widget that says, "Hello, Flutter," a friendly greeting to kick things off. Below that, there's an elevated button, which is Flutter's way of creating a nice modern button. The on-pressed property is set to print clicked in the console, so whenever you tap this button, you'll see that message appear. The button's label is Press Me, inviting user interaction. What's really exciting here is how straightforward it is to create interactive UI elements in Flutter. No XML, no storyboards, no complicated setup. just pure Dart code. This snippet perfectly illustrates how easy it is to build a functional interface with minimal code, reinforcing our overall theme. Flutter simplifies app development, making it accessible and efficient. When we look at these names, Tencent, eBay, BMW, Alibaba, and Google, what's really striking is that they are not just random startups. These are major players, well-established giants in their industries. And the key point here is that they are all actively using the same technologies or platforms we're discussing. This slide highlights a crucial concept: the adoption by big players. It's not just small or innovative startups embracing new tools. The biggest and most influential companies are on board too. Think about it. If companies like Tencent or Google are leveraging these technologies, it signals a strong validation of their value and potential. And this ties directly into our overall theme, that the technology or strategy we're exploring isn't just niche or experimental. It's mainstream and essential for industry leaders. So, when you see these names, remember they are not just users. They are pioneers driving the industry forward by integrating these solutions at the highest levels. So, when building your app, think of it like stacking Lego blocks. Each widget is a building block, and you can combine them to create your entire application. It's really that simple. You have lists, images, buttons, and text. All of these are widgets. And the best part is, everything is a widget, which makes the whole process flexible and intuitive. This approach is perfect for anyone on a budget because it allows you to develop cross-platform apps efficiently. Whether you're working on MVPs, startups, or just want a modern, sleek UI, this method fits right in. You only need one code base, which means faster development and easier maintenance. So, if you're aiming for a modern tech stack with a sick UI and want to save time, this is definitely the way to go. And if you're asking whether you should learn it, absolutely yes. It's a skill that can open up a lot of opportunities in app development today. Let's build something fire. It's the perfect time to dive in and start creating. Remember, Flutter is completely free and open source, which means anyone can use it without any cost and contribute to its growth. Plus, it has a huge, active community of developers who are always ready to help, share ideas, and collaborate. So whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Flutter provides the tools and support you need. Are you ready to start? Video game, let's go ahead and make something amazing together.